So we're live, and welcome to another night with In the Chair with Montee and Mimi. What's up, girl?
Hi.
Hey, Mimi, how's your day?
My day was pretty relaxing.
It was pretty
It was
relaxed.
very relaxing.
Well, that's
Yes,
good.
it
That's
was.
good. I am.
Yes.
It's good to see you. I didn't see you this week. Let me see. I saw
I
you.
know, because you had a client in there that, you know, that needed some special arrangements.
I did have a client that she is a little sickly, and so she cannot be around other people.
I get it. I get it. We
And
we
so
don't,
Mimi
we need
came
her
and knocked on
to
the
kill
door.
still keep coming. Yeah.
So let me tell everybody what you did. So Mimi came up to my door and pulled on the door. Open this door, and I said, Mimi, I can't open the door because she was ready to
I
talk.
said, all right. I said, you come over here when you finish. And he
So
did. And he left.
I did. I left.
He did.
So listen, it's so good to see you. My day was it was pleasant today. Those of you that don't know, I work for Paul Mitchell, and so I had um, what do you call it? What performance review today. I had a performance review today, and so like my boss is so cool, and I so love her. And so we were getting ready to go through my review, and so she was going like, so this is the highest I can give you here. And she said, so she went through everything. She was like, the first part, she said, the highest I can give you is 5 in this area. And so I got 5s in all those areas. And I was like, you go, Vermont, yes. And so then
Yeah, but why you had to work today? This Martin Luther King birthday. I
we gonna
mean, you know.
we're gonna get to that. And so then we get to the other part. We get to the other part, and she was like, the highest I can give you in this area are 4s. And so we got through all the 4s, and I was just like, yes. And so she's like, but that's not good enough. And I was like,
Wait a
girl,
minute.
you know what? I did all this and I get 5s and 4s. And she says, no, Mama. She was just like, I'm gonna write it out to the side that he performs at a level 5 on everything. I mean, and I almost cried. I was just like, oh my God, thank you so much. Going into a job to where you really didn't know, I didn't know my job. And then for her to trust me so much and to allow me to do the things that I do, I'm blessed. I took a pay cut to even take the job, and I talk about that all the time. It's not to talk about what money is, but I'd rather have the money that I make. No, wait, let me stop. I'd rather get the money that I'm about to get with this raise that I hope that I'm about to get because my performance level was so high, rather
Yeah.
than have the money that I had at the other place. So when I took this position, I took a $10,000 pay cut. And I took it because I felt like that God was leading me into this direction. Now,
Right.
$10,000 is a lot of money. Have I felt it? I have to be honest, I really, really have. However,
Really?
$10,000, yes, I felt
I'm
that.
saying because it's stretched out over 12-month period.
And
Okay, bitch. All right. I forgot your taste is a little more expensive than mine. I probably wouldn't have felt that thing as much.
oh, I feel it every paycheck. I feel it, but I'm still thankful.
But it's
So
less stress too.
listen, and today it is Martin Luther King Day. What does that mean to you, Mimi? What does that mean?
Child, you know what? I was sitting thinking all day about how far we have come,
Uh-huh.
but I was like, but we need to go so much further. However, I think he would have been happy with the progress that's being made today because it's like this is real progress because it's like now with him downstairs being in office. I'm not even gonna say his name. With him just getting out of office and how he screwed everything up and like really messed up everything and it's
Mhm.
affected everybody. Now we're actually about to see some real change because we have real conversations now.
We do. We have a real we have some people that are in the office now that are about to do some things. So let me do this before we get deeper into that. What's up, Tyrone? He called you beautiful tonight, Mimi. And then he
Oh,
goes,
well, thank you.
you know what? Look, talking about beautiful Mimi. Oh, hey, Monty, like I ain't nobody. Well, hey, Tyrone.
We ain't gonna call you beautiful.
He can if he wants to. Shaquita.
He don't want to.
Linda Love Carter. Hey, good evening to you. LaShawn
Hey,
Robert,
y'all.
my cousin. What's up? And Sandra. Yes, girl. What's up? How are you? So, I think that we do have people that are in place that are able to do the things that we need them to do now in life. With the past 4 years that we've had hell, pretty much hell for the past 4 years. And that's going to be our word tonight, hell. Hell is the word tonight. Every time we say the word hell, you'll take a drink. So, I mean, these people that have given us just HELL, the whole time, it has been crazy. What's up, Janessa? We know Janessa's here. I mean, and he has really gave us some issues. And not only did he do that, he's incited several riots. Not only has he done that, he has changed the climate of the United States of America. We have to look at that part, what he has done. And I mean, I know that we're not calling his name tonight because we don't want to give him any more power. However, this man has done some things that these people have to come in, and change. And they have a lot of work ahead of them. I mean, and just in 2 days, we have 2 days, and we'll be operating in a whole nother office. I'm super excited. However, you asked the question, why did I have to work today? So the reason I had to work today was because we had to prepare. The students are at home, so we're doing distance learning this week because we have to be. Okay. And that's crazy that people have to shut down schools and businesses because making America great again has threatened so many people to where we really don't know what's going to happen. So now that we're having to put measures into place and our students are staying at home for the next 2 days, so which means that I'll have to work from home, which makes my job a little bit harder. However, I'm thankful that my boss is thinking ahead and she's like on the game. So today was a planning day for us. To try to make sure that we were ready and prepared for the students because learning doesn't stop just because we have a fool in office that wants to incite riots. So that's the reason why I had to work today. But she did let me leave a little bit early. So I was able to, I ain't tripping. So I'm thankful.
But I will say this though, about him downstairs. The good thing about him being in office, because I try to find the glasses half full moment. Because I've said this before, that Obama was who we aspired to be, and him is who we are as America is who we are, and he shined a light on that because you have a lot of people that didn't. Honestly, I really believe a lot of people didn't even realize that they were racist, but now. Folks are actually having conversations and actually looking, trying to see the other perspective. And that's how the situation is going to start to get better.
So did they not believe that they were racist, or we just didn't believe that they were racist?
No. Well, we believe everybody is. As soon as they say something we don't like, you already know that. No, I really believe a lot of people don't think they are. They say a lot of racist shit, but they don't realize that they really are.
I mean,
I watched this movie yesterday. It's called American Skin. Spike Lee did an amazing job, and when I tell you, it is a must see for people of every color. I don't care what color you are, because what it did was. It was one of the situations that we all are facing now, a big problem that we're facing with the police killing our people. But it showed it from everybody's perspective. And it gives you, even though, and that's the thing, even though you might not agree with somebody else's viewpoint, you have to be open to see it from their viewpoint.
I mean, I hear you. I think that it's a time. I think that where people are now, that people have become comfortable in saying how they feel. What's up, Kim? What's up, Miss Bernice? I think that people have become comfortable in voicing their opinions, and sometimes their opinions are unwarranted, which most times people's opinions are unwarranted. However, I think that the opinions that people are speaking now are so racial inspired to where it's causing a big rift in the United States of America. I think that people have started operating in what grandma and granddaddy used to say, and they've gotten comfortable. And when I say grandma and granddaddy, I'm speaking to more of the white generation. I'm speaking to those people that lack.
Absolutely. He
I'm
made them comfortable, but that's the thing. You have a lot of people that thought that grandma and granddaddy was racist because they actually said nigga.
right,
But
right,
you know, Karen and Jill, they just thought nigga. They didn't say it. So
right,
in
right,
their
right,
minds, like if I don't say it, then I'm not as bad as grandma and granddad.
right, right,
So
right.
this let them know, like, oh shit, I'm a little fucked up around here. I'm
But some of
yeah.
them don't believe that they are messed up. I watched
Mhm.
a little video the other day where there was a white man that had adopted a black son, and so he kept saying, "This is my son. What you don't know, this is my son." And he say, "And so who do we think is the right president to be here?" And the little black boy was just like, "President Trump." And he was like, "So do we have a problem with President Trump?" The little white black boy said, "No." And then he was just like, "Why? Why do we believe that, President Trump, he's a good guy?" But that is stuff that was put into this little black boy's head. He's not really quite old enough to understand. I mean, you and I were on the phone a few minutes ago, Mimi, and your son came in and said, "Why does all the people think that Michael Jackson is still alive?" And you was just like, "Boy, hush, that's that because y'all young." And he said, "No, these are adults." And you stopped automatically and got in mama mode. Like, what adult you talking to? And so he was just like, "Look," and he showed you a clip. And they were just like, "We think that Michael Jackson is still alive and this and this." And the first thing you said to your child was, "Boy, they white." And I was just like, "Oh my God."
Because we
Just,
can't afford to be delusional. That we just can't.
and you was just like, "Black people ain't
White
doing
people, that is a luxury that they can afford to have. They can be white people can be stupid. White they can. White people can be, not they can not be great, and it's okay. Mediocrity is acceptable for them because they're always going to get their hand up. We as blacks, we have to be better than everybody in the room just to fucking compete.
You have to be." And it's sad that
Yeah,
we have to think like that. We have to be better than everybody in the room.
but I mean, but it's the truth.
So what I want people to take away on this great Martin Luther King Jr. Day is, what can we do better? What can you do better? Charge yourself to say, what can I, Lamont, Montee, Henry, Reverend Lamont, co-host Montee, what can I do better every day to make sure that I'm changing the world?
Hmm.
That should be something that you wake up and say every day, what can I do better today? And so my thing is, I think that we're operating in a wonderful platform, Mimi. I think that by us being on this show and we're sparking conversations and we're asking people to have conversations. I mean, and I know sometimes we give them a whole bunch of stuff. My son
Hmm.
exposed me to a new word the other day, shit show. I mean, and I know that we give them a whole bunch of stuff. And so I'm just like, "Oh, okay." And so I know that we give people a lot and we're always giving them something, to inspire them. I hope at the end of the day that whenever they log off on Monday nights, or if they go back and they watch us on YouTube or Instagram or wherever they're watching us, then I hope that they will say, "You know what? I learned something. I did not know that." I'm always getting inboxes, your cousin Charmaine, she was one of them that told me, "You know what? I appreciate you. I'm learning to use my pronouns properly as referring to transgender people. I'm learning how to address people." And I think that's important. That would be
It
something that
is.
Martin Luther King would be doing now, is trying to inspire people to live in their truth, but not just living your truth, but making sure that we're posting and we're promoting positive change in the world. So I'm excited.
Basically, what the main thing is just respect. You don't have to agree. You don't have to agree with who I sleep with. I don't have to agree with who you sleep with. You don't have to agree with what I live, how I raise my kids, but
Mhm.
just respect that we are different. We are different in that aspect, but we are the same in the we all want we want to live a peaceful existence. We want our little part of the American dream, and we want our kids to be great. That's something that we all want. That's something that we all have in common. And the
Right.
thing is, when you were saying, what can we do every day? I do it every day because as soon as somebody do some shit that go a little to the left, no, I mean, and I call them on it. I give people truth. I give them honesty every single day, and I don't let the Karens get away with, just that little the little dry, little subtle racism. I
Mhm.
let them know, ma'am.
Thank you, me.
Um,
Thank you, Janessa. So
yeah,
people
yeah,
always say to me they love our chemistry, that we don't always get along. And
yeah.
we do get along, but they think that we argue a lot. And we do argue
That's
here
just
on.
our dynamic, though.
That is just our dynamic. I mean, and that's just who we are as a people. But at the end of the day, there's so many things that we agree upon, and we are really, really trying to fight to promote change.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
listen. Tonight's topic, girl. Dating. Dating, dating. Is there a double standard? And I
It's a double standard.
oh dang. Wait, she got started again. So dating, is there a double standard? Why is there a double standard, Mimi? Tell me.
We don't know why. It just is. It's the rules have always been different for men than they are for women. They just are.
Are we talking about men and are we talking about women? So
That's what I'm talking about because and I can't talk about it from another perspective because I'm not living. That ain't my truth.
okay.
But from what
We have a guest tonight. Let's bring her on. We have Miss V Phillips. What's up, Miss V? How are you? Your screen is a little dark. You was a little better earlier. What's up, V?
It's technology and me. I can decorate, but I can't do no technology. Let me see if I can get a better light. Let me see.
That's
better?
okay.
go around to the get over by the light.
Come to the light, Caroline. Come to the light. We had a couple of other people
Go
that
around where?
That's a little better, Miss V. Yes,
go
ma'am.
to the light.
Get closer. Get closer.
There you go.
There you go, girl. Yes. Look, she got to get up. So
I'm in there now.
you in there now. You in there now.
Yeah.
I know that we're going to have some more people that will probably be joining us. We did put a poll on Facebook on tonight and said, hey, if you want to join our panel, please join. We didn't get no hits. And I was just like, wait a minute. Mimi, are they scared of us? Is that what that is? You think they scared?
Ain't nobody scared.
I mean, so it's a lot to be with us. And I'm going to keep it real. It's 100. It's a lot to be on this show. And I appreciate those people that do come on. So, Miss V, the question tonight is dating. Is there a double standard? I don't want you to answer yet because I want to talk about an individual. Can we play the clip? Do we have a clip to play? Can we play this clip? So this particular person we're going to talk about to Future. We're talking about Future. We're talking about Diddy. We're talking about Justin Combs. We're talking about Diddy. We're talking about Lewis Hamilton, and Trey Songz. Yes, Trey. Yes. Memphis. What? Danae? Is that his name? I couldn't see the bottom part. Michael B. Jordan. Yes, Michael. Okay, so all these people have one person in common. They have one person in common. Can we put the person up that they have in common?
I already know who it is.
I'm curious.
So all these guys have been with Lori Harvey.
Oh, Lori Harvey.
And so we know that, what's up, Kim? We know that Lori Harvey is the daughter of Steve Harvey. Okay? There's no secret, there's no throwing no shade, no nothing. So this young lady has been with all these people. She's dated all these people. Now, I've never been in her bedroom, so I can't say that she slept with these people. I can only say that she's dated these people. Linda then already got started and said nasty. God dog. Linda, what the hell?
You left out one.
What the hell?
They did his son too.
Uh-huh.
She did date Diddy's son.
That's nasty. I'm sorry. I'm judging. That's nasty.
What the hell? Take another drink. Take another drink. Okay.
Oh, what?
She did date Diddy first.
Yeah. And then she dated his son first and she moved on to the daddy.
Okay. You know what? I don't follow her like that. So she dated the son first.
The son first.
And then she went to Diddy.
Yeah.
I don't follow her, but that was
yeah, that was a good thing.
She getting trained by the best.
But so she dated, wait a minute. She dated the son first.
Yeah.
Then I guess she met the dad and was like, okay, you the in between, you ain't got, so let me go to the big dog. Let me
She
go on
wanted,
there.
yeah, she wanted to upgrade. Her mama teaching her well.
Uh-huh.
Her mama?
Now she with
Yes.
I just saw
Michael
it.
B. Jordan.
Who?
That's
Yeah.
Steve Harvey's daughter's. I mean, Steve Harvey's wife's daughter.
Yeah.
Oh. So you're telling us that her mama did. Linda said
Her mama trained her well. Absolutely.
So her mama stole Steve. That's what they said.
Yeah.
You can't steal something that really belong to somebody. Now, no, I don't know. Nobody, no, you can't.
I believe that too. I agree.
I don't. I don't think. Now you can be. It was wrong as shit. To make he keep hanging around making your ass available and shit when somebody is already in a committed relationship. Now, it's already married. Now, if he wasn't married, I say, hey, all bets off. But he did. He where he want to be, but he paying a very handsome ransom to be on that arm for real.
So she's a beautiful woman to me. So this is the thing. So this young lady has had like celebrity after celebrity after celebrity,
Yeah.
and then she's been with the daddy and the son. I think that's a little weird. I wouldn't want.
But I'm gonna tell you just a little backstory. The mother is one to chase the bag too, because when she dated, this was before she got with Steve. It wasn't celebrities, but she dated 2 drug kingpins, and she had children by both of them, and they were first cousins. So she upgraded. If this one ain't getting what you want, go on to this one. So she will, and I ain't judging her because hey, you gotta do what if you can live with yourself at the end of the day, go on and do it.
So is there something wrong with that? You said you're not judging. Miss V, is there something wrong with that?
For me, I couldn't deal with a drug dealer.
You couldn't deal with.
Point blank period. I don't want them around me. I don't want them in my house. I want nothing to do with that. Because at the end of the day, if you're dating somebody or married to somebody who was dealing in drugs, to me, you destroyed just as many lives as the person who did it. So the grandmother, the sister, the mother, whoever that got strung out, you done destroyed all these lives just to get a purse, a bag, or a house. No, I want nothing to do with that.
I never thought about it like that. I used to say that. I want a drug dealer, but you may have changed my mind tonight.
But see, mine is the fact that they cousins. That's some nasty shit.
You
don't have no damn baby by no damn. You don't do that. Now your damn siblings and cousins, and it's all fucked up.
So wait a minute. So you mean to tell me that if you saw this guy and you were dating a guy and his cousin lived miles and miles away, and you moved and you just happened to bump into this dude?
This ain't what the fuck happened. She knew what they was cousins. They all lived in the same damn town.
Yeah.
It's saying that she's dating. We don't know what's really on her mind besides money. This might be searching for the one true love. If a man did it, nothing would be said. You know what? You're absolutely right, Sandra. We're going to get to that part. Linda's saying keep it in the family.
Yeah.
What?
Keep it in the family.
No. So that's some nasty shit.
So my thing is with the Harvey young lady. The thing is, she has had history. And it's been public history that she's had. I think that, by her dating a son and then she goes to the dad, I think that that's kind of like.
That is disgusting. That ain't no kind of nothing. That's some nasty, some gutter.
And this wasn't one of them that was his. This not the one that's not his actual son. This is his actual blood. Because
this the one that this Albie Shore's son, but it don't matter. He raised.
No, when I saw the thing today, because that's what I used to think it was. But when I saw it on the thing today, yesterday they said it was Justin.
Well, she done dated him. She done dated Albie Shore's son too. Well, goddamn.
Because all this time I've been thinking it was Quentin or whatever his name is. But yesterday when they showed him and said it, they said it was whatever his name. The first one.
So my thing is this young lady has had a very public road to relationships. Linda said, damn. I mean, she's been in
relationships. She being auctioned off to the highest bidder.
She's been in a relationship with some very, very powerful men. My thing is, and I don't think that she's being auctioned, Mimi. I think that
I mean, you say potato, I say potato. She been auctioned off.
I think she just enjoying her youth.
Oh, wait a minute, Kim. You think she enjoyed her youth?
I don't think that's what this is. I mean, if she was,
you know, her best friend is JT from City Girls.
Oh, I don't even know who that is.
Oh, anybody know who that is?
JT, what's the song City Girls? What's City Girls saying? That when I get flued out, did they fly them out?
Yeah. The one that got out of jail.
Oh, okay. The one that she killed somebody, didn't she?
Hold up, what?
I forgot. What is she? No, she went to jail. It had something to do with like credit card stuff.
No.
Okay. So,
but that's her best friend.
Somebody said, "Why Steve haven't put his foot in her ass?" Well, because first of all,
he can't.
He ain't her daddy.
Is that why? Because
and that white man about to have it. She like, look,
using the name. She using
that
the
white
name.
Running that shit. Ain't no doubt in my mind. I ain't even mad at her.
The word is hell, y'all. Take a drink. The word is hell. Somebody asked what was the drink tonight? Hell. So what the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? So my thing is this. Here we have this young lady that has dated all these men. Now, I don't agree with dating the son and then the daddy. I think that's kind of nasty.
It ain't no kind of, just call it what it is. It's nasty.
Well, I mean, some people do that kind of stuff. Some people
I know, and they nasty too.
But she was, I mean, I don't blame her. I blame Diddy because she was super young. She was real young.
She was, but then you have to look at
she Hollywood young. It's that's like dog years.
So let's flip the script. Let's flip the script. We have all these men that have went all through all these women. We ain't saying nothing about them. So why are we so hard on the women?
Who ain't saying nothing about them? We just ain't talking about them yet.
Huh?
I need Diddy to live in his damn truth because she really don't want that one.
Well, what's wrong with Diddy?
What you mean? What's wrong with Diddy? Is I don't care if nobody say Diddy is bisexual as hell, or he's gay and in the club. Absolutely,
I agree.
He dipping.
Y'all think Diddy is bisexual? I never looked at him.
They've been saying that. They were saying that. What's her name said that when she wrote her book?
Who?
Corinne Stephen.
What's her name? Super Thug.
Superhead.
Huh?
Superhead.
What's her name? Superhead.
Yeah, that is. Superhead. Yeah, all that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, she said that in her book.
Oh,
I didn't even need to read no book to see that. You could.
Wow.
Oh.
What'd you say, Cornelius?
The writing is written on the wall. It's been written on the wall a long time ago. I always thought Diddy was bisexual. He might not.
Oh wow! Yeah,
Future too.
Yeah, she been with Future too.
This is that.
Who haven't been with Future?
Listen.
I think I probably dated Future. Don't remember.
I'm not hating her because her men's list, the men that she's been with. I'm just going. My hat goes off to her. Congratulations, girl. You doing what other people want to do. Congratulations.
I don't want you to
put some miles on that cootie that you can't get off. So slow it down now. Bring it back in.
And I already got miles on it. And see, the problem is, they looking at Kim Kardashian. When your skin ain't Kim, black girls can't do them type of tricks.
Why?
What you mean? Why?
I mean, there's some that do
What
it.
black but what black girl do you know? Kim Kardashian got famous off of fucking.
True.
What other person you know? What black girl you know that got famous became a billionaire off of fucking?
Latoya.
Who?
Latoya.
Fuck, I don't even think
she didn't sing, but honey,
where?
When
You
she
reach for that one. She not even rich. She ain't famous. She a D-list. I'm talking about Kim Kardashian famous. Who?
Halle Berry.
Who?
Halle Berry.
No.
Really? This bitch actually got talent. Let me stop. What does Kim Kardashian do? I wait.
They said she
what was her talent?
She became a millionaire from her shit. I mean, shoot. What they say to her? Hell. Right.
From her stuff after. What I'm saying is she initially came on the scene.
All from her clothes stuff.
From her sex tape. So tell me what black girl has gotten famous without actually having real talent?
Me.
Bitch, I ain't famous yet. And I'm talented. I beg your motherfucking pardon. Bitch.
I'm done.
Mimi,
say something.
Head on ourselves, and that's all I got to say.
Let's see.
Yes.
But I'm serious. What black woman has gotten famous off of being on her back?
Well, the old hoe, what was her name? Vanessa.
Hold on, you said oh.
Superhead got a whole book. Everyone wants to learn.
She got a couple of books.
That bitch she ain't, let me tell you something. Being known and being famous is two different damn things. What she known for, ain't nobody inviting her over their house, ain't gonna let her drink on their good glasses. They giving her a plastic cup. You know how black folk are. All them dicks she done had in her mouth, they judge it. Kim done had just as many dicks in her mouth, but they gonna roll out the red carpet for that bitch. Tell me I'm lying.
You're not lying.
I know. So that's what I'm saying. She what this little the little Harvey girl. It's cute right now, but this shit ain't gonna be cute when she ready to settle down and get married and have some fucking kids.
Why not?
It's not, because in our culture we are very conservative. We are. Don't nobody want their son marrying no hoe. But what they deem is a hoe.
But why can the son be a hoe and the woman can't be a hoe?
I didn't make the rules. I just said that's the way it's always been.
Hey,
you know that it's way more acceptable for a man to have a bunch of women than a woman to have a bunch of men. You know that. I don't like it neither, but that's the way it is.
Before we go any further, I want to get real serious real quick. Hey, Courtney, we're praying for you. Courtney's aunt died on this week, and so we're praying for you. Please let your mother know that I'm praying for her as well. Back to y'all. Mimi.
Yes.
It is a double standard, and I think the double standard is just not in relationships. I think it's in culture. We have a double standard.
We got double standards all over the fucking place.
We do.
We got them in black and white. We got them, but right now we talking about this girl dating all these damn men. And this shit is not gonna be all right. She's gonna be crying on somebody's couch in a couple of years, and then gonna be on Iyanla trying to fix her fucking life because she want to fix her image.
No, she ain't, because Iyanla going off the earth.
Iyanla gonna come back out of retirement for this shit.
I still think she's just living her best life. She's young and she's just living her life right now. I mean, I
hate to say it, and I understand what you're saying.
She's 24 right now.
It's different living your best life being where don't nobody know your ass versus being where everybody know who you are.
So would you want your daughter to sleep with a bunch of guys? Would that be acceptable for you, for your daughter to live her best life?
The thing is, with someone who's sleeping with these guys, just because you're seen in Hollywood or you're seen somewhere with somebody, I mean, we just automatically making an assumption because she is popular that she's sleeping with a lot of guys. We don't know that. And
She
to answer your question, no, it's not all right.
She's doing more than that. She is.
What?
She is.
I mean, that, but, you know, at the end of the day, that's our assumption. We don't know what she's doing. You know what I mean?
Bernice says she's doing it. No.
Good.
Huh?
And that's what I said at the beginning of the show. She's been trained very well by her
for
mother.
me, at the end of the day, I'm like you said, how you say black people, like we are our worst critics. You know what I mean? We always we quick to get on a high horse. You know, when something go with something.
I mean, but that's right now we offering our opinion. That ain't shit I want my daughter doing.
We quick to talk about, you know, what shouldn't be done and this. I mean, I just don't, you know what I mean? For me, I don't automatically make that assumption that she's sleeping with them.
Yeah.
Number one, media spin something real quick. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna, unless I know all the facts, I'm not gonna assume that this chick is just, you know, just wilding like that. You know what I mean?
But this is the thing. I think she wilding like that, but ain't shit I can do because she living her life. This is just my opinion. I think she out there fucking. I do.
Oh my God, she just. Oh God, you know everybody.
Yeah, I think she is. I think she is.
I just don't.
So one thing,
but I mean, but the thing is, that's hers. That's her pussy. She can do what she wants to do with it.
Exactly. Even if she is fuck, like you said, that is.
Yeah, but the problem is. And see, this is what's sad because she is only 24. She don't know shit yet.
What the hell? Take a drink.
She don't know shit yet. And this is going to bite her in the ass later. It is.
Why do you think it's going to come back and haunt her, Mimi?
You said what?
Why do you think it's going to come back and haunt her?
I mean, that's just, I feel like to say that is to say that, say somebody like Megan Thee Stallion, you know, that make the way, you know, her videos and all, you can show. That's just saying that she's young. I think Megan like 24, 25 right now. She's making this type of music. Okay, so later on, this is going to be, you know, going to bite her in the ass because she's talking about blah, 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 blah.
It's a different style. It's a difference.
What's the difference?
The difference is she ain't being, it is perception. For everybody, normally perception is reality. When they see you on the arm of all these different folks, there is a negative stigma attached. Now, granted, we can make all these scenarios and say what something is, and she living her best life. And granted, I'm all for young folks getting out here having fun, but when you are in the spotlight and you want to do certain things with your life, and I don't know if that's what she wants to do, but you have to, it's certain shit you just can't do.
So
you gotta, hold on, I'm finished. You gotta play chess. You can't be playing checkers. You can't do that shit. And for her, when she want what her mother is trying to groom her to be, no man, especially a man of mean, he don't want something that everybody done already had. That they like rare shit. They like shit that they like stuff that's valuable and untouched. And that is being touched by very many.
But Steve wanted it. Steve wanted her mama.
Michael B. Jordan.
Well, I mean, look, hey, she probably sucked Steve dick from the back. That's why he left his damn wife.
She got the ring.
Yeah, she got it, but she was older. But see, this is 24.
Take a drink.
Dude's got a lot of options. Lots of options. Now she might not have to go to an older make and model for the game she playing. But I don't think with these young folks, they ain't about to settle down because they care too much about what other people think.
So this is the thing. Bernice says whatever she's doing is working for her. She needs she needs to write a book. I agree with Bernice. Listen, whatever this girl,
I ain't reading that shit because first of all, I don't look like that bitch and I ain't 24, so this shit the rules ain't gonna apply to me. I can get out here and try that shit if I want to. They be like, if you don't sit your old chunky ass down, we ain't about to do this shit. You got to know what your you have to know what you got to push your limits. You got to know what you capable of. Now she's young and she's beautiful, and she and like I said, hey, She do what she want to do. But I'm telling you, mark my words, she gonna regret this shit later on.
I don't know if she will. I feel like that she's made the choices to do what she wants to do now.
Her brain ain't even finished developing yet. She only 24.
How do you say I ain't finished developing
well,
yet?
we say that, but in the same sentence, we judging her. I mean, she's being judged basically because of what
Absolutely. Yeah.
So, but if she's so young that her brain ain't formed, I mean, that's a double standard. You know what I mean?
It is a double standard, but that's what we do in our culture. And tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong in our culture that we don't do that. Tell me, like I have seen, hold on, let me use this as an example. I've seen like the young girls coming up, you know, the older women, there go that little fast tail girl. They don't know that she done been passed around by her uncles and cousins and shit. But the perception is that's people's reality. I'm not saying it's right. We're just talking about is there a double standard, and yes, there is. And she gonna regret this shit later on. She
walking by, they just hating.
You said what?
Let me paint a picture for y'all. Can I paint a picture?
Can you what?
Let me paint a picture. We got to take a drink first. Bernice said, "Hell." So listen.
Got my little drink.
Here goes the picture that I want to paint for you guys. Let's say this young lady, and let's say she's still with Michael B. Jordan, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're invited to the Grammys. Now, all these men that she didn't been with is right here in the same building. And let's put it like this. They just happen to be set like row after row after row after row.
The shade.
So, anytime she looked to the left or she looked to the right, it's been with somebody that she's been with. Now, you know us as people, we always believe that the ex can get it. The ex can come back and can swoop back in and can get it, or that y'all's doing these little eyes, you're looking at each other, oh, that's what y'all used to do, or something like this. Do you think that really, do you think that any relationship that she's in right now that is surrounded by these popular people, is it going to be productive?
No.
She's just a high price hoe. That's what
at the moment. She the flavor of the moment.
I don't think
I agree with that.
That's exactly what she
really
is. No real man going to want that for life.
Really? Maybe he's the one. I mean, how can we say that she's a hoe?
I know exactly. I don't agree with that either.
I just don't agree with that. I think that
that's what her mama is, and that's what her mama taught her daughter.
I feel like that oftentimes we find love. Sometimes we have to search to find that one.
That girl ain't finding. She love money. She ain't been with no broke niggas.
Hey,
but
not this last time.
But listen,
I hate to say it, but there ain't too many.
It takes two. It takes two. So whereas he has a past, he has a past too. But he has to accept her past. So if he accepts her past, who are we to give a fuck?
Exactly. Exactly.
We both of them have a past. I'm just saying, like it's a high price. So we can't judge her, particularly judge her without judging him too. If he's accepted and he acknowledged it, then that's him. That's
just like she didn't have, just like that scenario you just said where she have many dudes at the award show behind her. He may have the same. He may have plenty of women behind him. So he probably
But
it's a totally different scenario.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many miles is on a dick as it is on a pussy.
But I'm just saying.
It is. That's what it is.
Okay, so I have a question.
He's probably which, like you said, with black people, we quick to judge we are quick to judge the female over the male, which is
white people do it too. It ain't just us. But I'm talking about our community.
In this environment where we're supposed to be, uplifting the black one, we supposed to be just as good as a man, all that stuff. We still have that mentality where we think it's okay for a man to
get in trouble for this.
I'm sorry.
Don't be getting in trouble for this. But in high school, there was this white girl that I was in love with, right? And so this little white girl, I'm serious. I was in love with this white girl, right? And so her name, I shouldn't even say this, but I'm gonna say it because Janessa on here. Her name was Kelly Haynes, right? I did not know Kelly Haynes was such a freak. I'm gonna use it like that. I didn't know she was just a freak and that she was just really, really out there. She was a white girl. She had red hair. Her name was Kelly Haynes. And so Kelly was just, was just like, I was just like the dummy, and so I was really, really, she had sent me this note in class and I was just like, oh, this girl is interested in me. Oh my God, Kelly Haynes, and I knew that she was popular in the Black community, but I didn't know why she was popular, right? And so I'm just like, oh, Kelly Haynes, Kelly Haynes. And so I'm writing this little girl notes and stuff. And she was a year older than me, 2 years older than me. And one of my friends was like, you do know she a hoe. And I was just like, nah, y'all can't be talking about Kelly Haynes like that. Until, truth be told, this Kelly Haynes, one of the Black boys, I ain't going to call his name. I am not going to call his name. But anyway.
What should you don't call hers? Call me.
All right.
So I ain't going to have no
call her name. Might as well call
Walter Johnson. Walter Johnson was messing with Kelly Haynes. I didn't know that Walter was messing with Kelly, and she burnt Walter. She didn't just burn Walter, but she gave. And so when he came to school, it was all broke out and everything. And to this day, he is known for Kelly Haynes burning him, and Kelly Haynes had crabs. And so the rest of her life, for all that I've ever known her, is that Kelly Haynes had crabs. That's what they associated her with. Mm-hmm. So of course, quite naturally after that, Janessa told me she remembered that. So she said remove, but I know she said I remember that. And so I know that after that, everybody associated Kelly as Kelly Haynes. And so then not only did Kelly just become the town freak, but like she would come on the Black part of town, and Kelly was with from guy to guy. Now, what I want to say about Kelly is, even though that they knew that girl was burning people up, they were still trying to get it. So what I'm gonna say about Laura, whatever her name is, it don't matter. They still want it. It's something about a man. It doesn't matter. I don't care if this girl got 200,000 people that she didn't been with. It's the fact that I can come back behind him and say that, hey, I've been with her too. That's what they looking at. Kelly Haynes had proved that to me when she burnt that man up and burnt him out. I'm talking about he had to shave his beard off and everything, red lips busted and everything. It was horrible looking, horrible. Everybody talked about it for months and years. We still talk about it, but that never stopped everybody from being with Kelly Haynes. I mean,
I'm just saying, rules don't pertain to us. It don't.
It's like, what you mean it don't pertain to us?
It don't. That you can't. Those white girl tricks.
Lord, I know some Black girls that have had babies by the top drug dealers. And everybody wanted to have a baby by
them. What Black girl them went and burnt every damn body and everybody still won?
Kelly Haynes.
I just ain't gonna call her name.
Kelly ain't Kelly's wife. I said Black girl.
Look, put that up there. Janessa say true story. She know I ain't lying. That's the truth.
I didn't say you was.
I'm just saying.
I just think
I just think that we can't
no standards.
Judging the other.
No standards whatsoever.
We can't just go without judging the other. If we're gonna judge her, then we need to judge him too.
That's the thing. You can judge a man, but they don't give a shit because women don't give a shit.
Okay, so let me take it in my room. Let's take it to the gay world. Let's take it to the gay world.
Women.
Take it to that a little bit.
You said what?
Let's take it to the gay world. The gay technology.
Y'all got a whole nother set of rules, child. That don't everybody.
Maybe I told you.
Been with a whole lot of folks.
I disagree.
Y'all be free with it.
No, everybody's not free with it.
It's probably about 5%. That's not
the lies.
So I'm gonna take it to the gay perspective. A lot of gay men have been with some of the same gay men. And the reason why is because of the community. The community is small, even in this area. With Jacoby and I divorcing and stuff, and the guys that I see that have been in my inbox or whatever, if I see that me and Jacoby are mutual friends, it's a no. Even then, it's still a no, because my thing is, no, I'm not doing that. And, it is what it is. And I know that love is going to be hard to find. And I get all of that. However, there's just a standard that I have. I don't want to, I don't know who Jacoby's dating. Well, I do, but I mean, I don't want anybody that Jacoby's been with, nor I'm sure that he doesn't want anybody that I've been with. I mean, those are standards that they have. And then remember a couple of weeks ago when I came on here and I said, and y'all thought that I was just the worst person. Why would you say that? And when I said, I don't want nobody that somebody didn't dated in the church. Remember when I told y'all that? And y'all was like, why would you say that? Because
I didn't say that shit.
Huh?
I didn't say that.
Oh, I don't want nobody to get up and talk about I had him. No, that there has to be a standard. I mean, and that's just the way, that's just me. However, in the gay community, we do find that a lot of men have been with, and they pass them around. It's partners after partners after partners. I'm sure that, you know, Cornelius can testify to, you know, that some of the guys that have tried to talk to him, he knows some of the people that they've been with. Or vice versa, or maybe he's been with them. I don't know, but I'm just saying that's just what goes on. Miss B, you've been real quiet, but really kind of hype over that. I want to hear from you. I really want to hear from you.
My thing is, everybody's talking about Steve's daughter. She doesn't have standards to me.
Oh.
Coming up when I was young and hot, all I ran across was drug dealers. It wasn't for me. It just wasn't for me. I could get my own truck, my own house, my own everything. I never saw any glam in a drug dealer. That's just my standard. And as far as a man, I ain't want no man that was with a bunch of women. I'm sorry. Somebody else can have him because I don't need no hoe. I assure you, I'm not gonna be a hoe.
So Miss B, let me ask you a question. How many people can we sleep with before we're determined to be a hoe?
For me, for a man, 5 at the most. That's it.
5.
Oh, that's. I'm clutching pearls over here. Miss B, I'm clutching pearls. I'm just letting you know I'm clutching pearls. I hear you, but I'm just over here clutching pearls.
Miss B say 5 at the most.
5.
5.
When I came up, that's when drugs was really hot.
Uh-huh.
Because of the way I carried myself, because I did for myself, I had a bind out truck. Everybody thought I dealt with a drug dealer. I had the clothes, the jewelry, the whole nine. Hair was done every week. Not every 2 weeks, every week. I had my own. So everybody always assumed I dealt with a drug dealer. Because most women don't want to get off their ass and hustle. I've been a hustler all my life. I ain't never did no drugs. Never will. You can't even come in my house if you deal drugs. I don't want you nowhere near me. Point blank period. And if women start doing for their own self and stop looking at what other people have and get your own shit, you ain't got to worry about that. So I pulled all the shots. I didn't get married till I was 42. I ain't need a man for nothing but sex.
Miss B, let me ask you a question. Miss B.
Yeah.
So when you met this man, or you married at 42, you asked him how many bitches you been with?
I damn sure did. Because see, I never date anybody I don't know or somebody that was around me knew. Most of the guys, I ain't been with but 3 guys in my life. I'll be 60 this year.
That's the magic number. That's what Mimi said that you're supposed to say.
No, that ain't what I'm supposed to say. That's the damn truth. Period. Because my standards are high. My standards are very high. So I ain't dealing with no broke nigga.
So Miss V, how long Miss V, are you married?
Yes.
Why was you listening?
I came in. I didn't hear.
He married.
She said she got married at 42.
You said what, Montee?
I said she married him at 42. She didn't say I'm still with him. She said I got married at 42.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, because I know her business. Just she's still married.
Because bitch, you've been married too, and you ain't with him no more.
And I don't think I probably ain't gonna get married again.
You maybe will. You never know.
3 guys too.
I think I know.
I had
Shiny.
Me, he may be knocking on your door tonight.
I can have me a boyfriend forever.
Really?
Boyfriend.
I can.
You want something when your ass die?
No,
Because right now my situation is too complicated. My kid's young, and I got too much because I come from a place of where I was abused. I don't trust nobody around my kids.
And see, that's something I ain't play. You put your
I don't trust nobody around my kids.
You was going to the emergency room. Period.
Miss B don't play over that. You better
That's my cousin. Yeah. No.
He tried it, and I stabbed his ass about 20 times.
Miss V, I love you.
Put your hands on me. I don't play that abusive shit. No.
Mhm.
No. My daddy lived over in Harmony. That's the only man that was going to ever put his hands on me. He didn't. Don't put your hands on me.
Listen, Miss V, I can't wait to hang out with you for drinks, Miss V. Like,
I love Miss B. Miss B say
I love Miss V.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Let me tell you, I got one of the best men out there, and I can say that.
She do.
And he only been with 5 or less people.
5.
He had 5, Miss B?
5.
Had he had 6, you wouldn't have been with him.
No.
But it ain't gonna be no. I ain't gonna be with no man that every time we go to a goddamn cookout, Shaniqua over the goddamn. That shit. No. I don't do that. No.
Miss V, watch
Who
on
knows?
that.
He said every time I go to a goddamn cookout.
Yeah, because that's what I want. No.
Like, you know, just like, I mean,
Some half are trying to offer him her potato salad over there. I'm with you, B.
I feel like if you can't trust a man to take him to a cookout, you know, and then he ain't the one for you.
So let me
I'm be in the room or go somewhere, and every time I look around, here go KK and Nene and all that. No.
KK and Nene.
First of all,
and Shantae,
know his standards to be with nobody like that.
That's right.
What do you say? What do you say at a cookout and you see a girl talking to him? What do you say?
What you
Did she hear me? Hello?
Did it free?
Oh no, y'all went out. No, if I see somebody, that was his past. I don't give a damn.
No, I'm saying if you're at a cookout together and a woman hits on him, what do you do?
If I don't mind a woman hitting on him, because I don't want nothing that nobody else wants.
Exactly.
I know that's right.
My husband fine as shit.
Oh, I mean, I don't know about that. Yeah, I agree.
Where she didn't respect me. Oh no, I'm put her ass to sleep, straight to sleep.
Yeah, you don't want nobody, don't nobody else want.
This women always hitting on him.
But he know. He better keep that number at 5.
Let me tell you something.
He ain't about to do that because she crazy.
He was driving up to the police station. You hear what I'm saying? I don't play.
That's the real Montee right there.
Don't play. Been carrying a gun since '95. I'm not joking.
Yes, Miss V.
I love Miss V tonight.
I do too.
So let me ask you a question, Cornelius.
Sure.
All right, and so this is gonna be a little personal. So if you don't want to answer it, just say I don't want to answer it.
Okay.
So I know of a dude that you said that you mess with that goes to our church, but this dude that you mess with has been around with a lot of people. How does that make you feel?
I've heard that, but we never really messed around.
Y'all never messed around.
No.
You didn't suck his dick?
No, I didn't. I seen it.
I just find it. So did you see it in person or was it a dick pic?
Without being too.
Bitch, it's graphic. We talking about dicks.
No, I'm just saying without like revealing this person. I'm just saying like this person has been around, yes, but you know it was. I mean, it was on my end that something didn't happen.
He showed it to you, and you said no.
No, I fucked up. I was too drunk.
But he showed it to you.
Yeah.
So if you weren't drunk,
about to do it and you just passed out.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
So what's your thoughts on what he said that he's been with them a lot of
big as hell if it made you pass out, Chad.
Mimi, I have a question because you know I don't drink at all.
Okay.
And I do on occasion, I can remember every goddamn thing I done. So I think people put shit on alcohol like when they say
Go, Miss B. Go, Miss B. Go.
because what I know from that, if I'm in a room with 20 people, they'll cuss out 19, but they won't cuss me out. So that tells me you know what you're doing when you're drinking.
So let me say this.
That's true.
Let me paint the picture. This person had a surprise for me. You know, Kelly Price said he had a surprise for me, and I didn't know about it, and I was invited, and I was like, "Oh, it's my birthday," you know.
So he's gonna let you suck his dick for your birthday.
Come on, Cornelius.
That was your birthday present. You gonna suck his dick for your birthday? That ain't no present.
That's a raw deal there.
I wanted to dick for my birthday.
I don't want that deal.
Yes,
You wanted that dick for your birthday.
Correct. I wanted romance. I wanted him to like wow and down me.
That ain't romantic. Somebody sticking their dick in your face.
My birthday? Who doesn't want birthday sex?
But that's not romantic.
But there's details that I'm not saying. But still,
I think you need to say him because you're looking kind of bad right now.
Yeah, if you're gonna tell the story, tell it.
You serving somebody
I don't know.
You didn't get a gift.
Tell it.
This person invited me over. I told this person what I wanted for my birthday, and this person was like, didn't necessarily say yes or no. This person decided to surprise me and was like, "Hey, I want to do something for your birthday. I want to romance you, give you that wow romance evening for your birthday, what you wanted." But I went out with friends and got really, really super drunk, and then I came to this hotel room, and by the time I got there, I was just sloppy, stupid drunk, and he was pissed.
Who paid for the hotel room?
The hotel.
So when did he take you
to Time out, Mimi. Who paid for the hotel?
He did.
Oh, okay. All right.
So he paid for a hotel,
romanced me,
romanced you,
had like flowers, everything, like for my birthday.
How did he romance you if you said you came in sloppy drunk?
He ain't romance your ass. He slapped his damn dick on your mouth and you passed out.
There was
I already know.
Ain't waiting for me.
Oh, he what?
He is waiting on you.
Waiting for me.
What waiting for you?
There were flowers and champagne waiting for me.
Oh, okay.
So let me ask you a question.
I get the fuck out.
This is my question for you.
Somebody said I paid for the hotel.
My question for you is this. You may have passed out. Did he at least spend the night in the hotel with you? Or you woke up and you was alone?
I woke up and I was alone.
So
no
thanks.
Was your booty so?
What?
Were you sore?
No, I got my clothes on.
Huh?
I still.
He said, "This is nonsense."
It's all right, Chad. Let's move on because we ain't gonna get this whole story. This one, we got to piece this together. I ain't feeling that. You done left some shit out.
Yeah.
I know you did. You done left a lot of shit out.
This puppy.
Cornelius.
Mimi can piece the story together without me saying anything else, probably. No.
Well, why the fuck you bring it up then?
I brought it up. I didn't bring it up. Lamont did.
Yeah. Somebody said it's on you.
You said with Montee, you know? You never know what the hell is going on with Montee.
So, you know what? My thing is this. I admire you, Cornelius. I mean, you went after what you wanted. You told him, you know, you wanted that dick for your birthday, and he was willing to try to give it to you, but you messed up. So then my thing is for you now, could you replay your birthday? Your birthday coming up. Can you replay it again this year?
No,
because it's been over almost 7 years ago. So no.
Seven
Oh, I thought that was last.
means number of completion. So that part is gone. So maybe he's forgot. He just knew.
Did you try to get biblical just now with a dick story?
With a dick story.
That must have seen ministry, Mimi.
Got to move on. Let's yeah. This No, he can't get that no more. No.
The door is closed.
Let me ask you.
And that person has moved on. That person has a new relationship and everything.
Kim.
Yeah.
Is it okay for men? I mean, and I know you have a lot of male friends that, you know, people that you know that are males and things of that nature. Why is it okay for men to have a whole bunch of miles on their dick, but then when they look at a female that has some miles on them, or they know that people that they've been with, they be like, oh, nah, that's all right. That's all right. Why do men do that? Because, you know, I call you a man anyway. Kim is straight gangster, y'all. When we be talking about stuff, Kim is straight gangster. So why do you feel like that's the way that men operate?
You're asking me?
Kim.
I'm going to say, why would you ain't ask me?
What do you, I mean,
Hush up.
You were just saying, the double step. What do you mean? I mean,
so why is
it's ego, Montee, ego.
Is it ego?
You said what?
That's exactly what it is.
It's ego.
Definitely.
Say it again. Say it again. I'm sorry. I was still kind of on the Cornelius thing.
Oh, let Cornelius go, girl. Let Cornelius go. We
Right,
Oh, Kim, I love you, Kim. We see each other.
okay.
So, all right, my question for you is, why is it okay for men to have a whole bunch of miles on their dick, but then when they meet a female that they know about that has been with a lot of dudes or that may have 6 or 7 kids at home, they be like, oh, nah, that's all right. That's all right. I can't do that. That's too much. Why do they feel like that? Elena says insecure. What do you say?
I agree with Elena. They insecure.
Shawnee says men can dish it, but they can't take it.
Okay, exactly.
Is that what it is?
I agree with both of those. Yeah, they can't. First of all, men, they want something they can't take when if a woman has been with a couple of men.
3. That's the number tonight. 3.
Oh, that's my truth though.
I know.
If a woman's been with 3 men and he's the 4th, in his mind he's gonna play, you know, damn, am I better than the other 3, or am I, you know what I mean?
That's
so
why we got
I'm sorry.
So that's why women lie.
Yeah.
So, like, I've been in the barbershop before, and I've heard niggas talk. Oh, I shouldn't say nigger, but I've heard men talk in the barbershop, and they be like, say, man, I was with that junk, and that junk was throwing, that shorty was throwing it back, this. You know, I went over there, and I knew that her nigga was there. I knew that he had just left, but I went over there, and I tossed that up. I knocked it off. And then you ask the question, well, could she be the one for you? Man, no. She been with, no, man, that's just for me just to go over there and just knock it off real quick and leave. That's what that is. That's just some knockoff stuff right there. Just go over there and hit it and leave. Just hit it and quit it.
They could just be flexing in the barbershop. When they flexing for you in the barbershop, they probably going in the back texting, what you know, Shawty, what's up? That's reality.
No, I mean they gonna hit it over and over again. Are they gonna commit to it? No.
Somebody is everybody's ex. Everybody is somebody's ex. We have to realize that you're somebody's ex.
So, and I hear what you're saying, but it's how it's presented.
So I've been in the barbershop before, and I've heard 2 dudes talk about the same girl. And this particular girl that they was talking about she was a squirter. And so
she was a what?
A squirter.
She peed on people.
She was a squirter. And so they were saying, man, this girl used to can squirt and she just go across the room. And so he did his hands like that. He said, you tap, 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 tap. And it just went, it just went everywhere. Right. And so he had talked about it so much where the other dude wanted to try it out. So the other dude went and got it. Right. And so they were beefing about it because he was just like, man, why would you do that? Because I told you about it. So you had to go try. So it was this one thing to where they were actually mad at each other for a minute because they both had been with the same girl. But in my mind, this is me, the gay man, thinking, were y'all really with the same girl? And they kept doing it. They kept doing it. Were you really with the same girl? Was y'all really being with each other? Because really, y'all really trying to figure out how each other is maneuvering. And it was like, man, I did it like this. I bet you didn't do it like this. Man, I did it like this. Man, you didn't do it like this. So
I mean, for me, like that's crazy to me because I think a real men, with women don't talk about what they do, with their female, with other with females.
Is that what you think?
Or after the same?
I really don't. I think men that are real men. I mean, when I say real men, like not little boys.
No, Kim.
I think any man got
I know women. I've heard women that have been around talking about, man, that nigga ate me like, ooh. I mean, you got to know.
I didn't say women. I said men.
So why is it okay for men to do it, not to do it, but women do it?
I didn't say it's okay for women, but I'm just saying, what we were just talking about, what you was just talking about. I was talking about men.
Double standard.
I was talking about real men.
So it makes a man don't go kiss and tell. He ain't gonna tell I knocked this off.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like real women don't do it either, because why would you talk about something that's good to you to another woman if you want? You know what I mean? Because
a lot of women talk about it because they want to make sure they ain't fucking the same dude.
Yeah, but then
I mean, it happens.
You're gonna have some if you're talking about how good that dude is. They're gonna want to try it, like you said. The other, that
more than you guys realize it. Like somebody's ex, or you're gonna always run into the same somebody, whether you know or not. Whether you see with them, the one thing, but you're gonna always be somebody's second or third or whatever. And we have to realize that we're going to always be somebody's second fiddle or third fiddle or somebody's ex or somebody may have, like, and I kind of disagree with Lamont on this, is that, like Lamont said in the earlier podcast this year or end of last year where he was saying that, okay, like he can't date nobody that goes to the church that whatever you were saying.
Yeah, we said that like last week or the week before.
Right. Yeah, I just feel like that somebody's gonna always know you and Jacoby for being a couple. Just because they're mutual friends doesn't mean that they slept with him. But what I'm saying is that I go back to what I say is that somebody's gonna be somebody's always ex, and we can't judge that. We can't do it. And I feel like, again, back to the topic of conversation is that it's a fucking double standard. How do we change it? I don't know.
That's the thing. They can judge and they will. But it's the thing. It just come down to what you can live with and what you can't. Everybody has their preference.
Elena just said they don't discuss what they are serious about.
No, they don't.
No, they're serious about it.
If I'm serious about a man, I ain't gonna discuss it.
No, we talking about men.
No, we talking about what
because our rules is different.
No. Mimi, stop that shit.
Mimi, you can't say that. You cannot.
I just did. That's my opinion.
I say that because our rules are not. I keep telling you this. Our rules are not different.
Why are you shaking your damn finger at me?
Our rules are not different.
I'm saying y'all shit is y'all do some different shit. The rules don't apply for. We don't do the same shit y'all do. It's different.
Miss B, let me ask you: Is that serious? They don't discuss what they're serious about?
No, because when you got something real, when you find that shit that's above the rest of these little tramps out here that cook, clean, and carry herself well and can carry, he ain't telling nobody about that shit because that's a gold mine.
Mm-hmm. Definitely ain't talk about what y'all doing in the bed.
That's what they are. Project chicks. Everybody gonna hit that ass. But they ain't gonna tell you about the chick that got her own shit and she got it together.
No,
that nobody in on that. That's like, I don't want an old ass car. Somebody that had three. I ain't never had a car that somebody that had 4 or 5. No, 4 owners. No, either it's one owner or it's me. Rest of that shit you can have. I don't want nothing old.
And I'm the exact opposite.
I don't want no old nothing.
You say you the exact opposite.
Yeah, give me an old. I told y'all, give me a dick on the ventilator.
And
On the ventilator, me.
Meals and medication.
I mean, I think tonight we really, really opened up some doors to talking about double standards. Talking about this Laura Harper girl, you know, that she's been in all these different relationships with different men that have status. That's what I want to say about her. It's not that she's just going after these low totem pole little dudes that McDonald's or things of that nature. All these dudes that she's been with has a status, and I'm not talking about just a status, but they're millionaires.
But that's what all of them do. That's what they do in Hollywood. They go from this. They go. It's like a circle. Like they go. You know what I mean?
The circle of life. They just
dating the same people and just
she's setting herself up because when that one millionaire want to marry her, he's gonna look at all the 7 that she been with. He ain't gonna want that shit. She ain't gonna never be nobody's wife.
You don't think she'll ever be nobody's wife?
No, hell no. No.
I think in Hollywood terms she will. If she stay in Hollywood,
it won't be nothing that she really wants.
Like a prenup. Trust me when I tell you.
They're so super fit. You know, they just want somebody pretty on the arm and just. I mean, whether it's gonna work out or they're gonna take it seriously, I don't know, but they just want somebody pretty on the arm.
But really,
look how many people Kanye had to fight over Kim. Everybody, they done had posters out at concerts and shit.
She trying to divorce
no damn right. So
he went on a date with Kenya Moore.
You said what?
He went on a date with Kenya Moore.
Who did?
Yo, I can't stand her.
Yeah, but
and Kenya Moore dated for like a week or two.
They didn't date for no day. They went on a date.
One day.
I saw the interview. Yeah. He was a little too cuckoo for her. Yeah. But the thing is, this is the thing. Everybody that it's been a running thing in Hollywood. Just imagine as a man, Kanye, they literally he was doing a concert. And off of that sex tape, somebody blew her shit up and put it on a big ass fucking banner. He got to watch that hole that he go in quite often. Up in this happened. This was facts. Nobody wants that.
So D said,
I think that's part of the reason he done went crazy. I ain't gonna talk about it because I ain't gonna out him because I think he got some other issues. But yeah, I think it's crazy.
D says that women are stigmatized, whereas a man is rewarded. Double standards.
Absolutely, but this is the thing about double standards. They're never going to stop. It's always going to be.
I agree. I think that women are stigmatized because a man, if a bad girl walk in the building, and a man can say, "You man, I was with her. Man, you hit that." For real, man, you was with her, man, for real, you for real, man. That is just like, bam, yes. Then if a female walks in and she tell her homegirls, man, I've been with him, then she's looked at as being a whore.
But she not gonna, a smart one ain't gonna do that. She gonna keep her fucking mouth shut. She gonna hoe in private.
Fuck your way to the top if that's what you want. If that's what you know what? Listen. In the beginning of the show, we said that she was taught by her mother. Not we. Mimi said that she was taught by.
That's what I said. I stick by that.
She was talking about her mama. Because see, when Steve Harvey reached out to us, I'm just saying, you know what? Listen, sir. No.
That's what you gonna say. I'm gonna say what I say.
I'm gonna say like this. I'm gonna ask Steve. Listen, and y'all can go repeat this. If Steve called me and say, why y'all talking about my dog? I'm just want to know, can I suck your dick? Can I get a check? You know, if that's what they doing to get checked. Don't say that. Why?
Why not?
Asking me you suck. You don't know. That's what I'm saying. That's that gay shit. That's different rules. We don't go asking, can we suck dick?
Why?
What you mean why? Because we don't want to do it. We do that shit because you done did some extraordinary shit at home.
No.
But clearly, Lord,
I said women. I didn't say that's what I said. I said
Lord wants to do it. And the head woman, what was the one that wrote the book? What y'all call her? Superhead.
Superhead.
If not, she wouldn't be called Superhead. Now, maybe just because you.
And guess what? And she will never ever have a man of substance on her arm.
I disagree.
Ever.
She won't.
I disagree. So, so you not gonna give your man head?
You said what?
You not gonna give your man head?
Y'all don't listen. I said I'm not gonna fucking ask him. Who do that?
Just give it to him.
If his ass done paid all these fucking bills and shit, and he don't live here, he deserve it. I'm gonna give him a little something.
He deserve it. He should get it. Not deserve it. He should
get it. Yeah, because that's not some shit I like to do. I don't like it.
Well,
I do it because that's what he like.
If Steve called me,
he do a bunch of shit that I like.
I'm gonna ask him. Y'all say that's how his wife stole him. So
I know, but that's what I said. No, that ain't. I ain't say that's how she did it. That girl got she got game.
But you said she sucked his dick from probably behind.
I said she probably sucked his dick from the back. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
that was just me throwing some shit out there. But guess what? If that's how the fuck I gotta get it, I ain't gonna have it. Ain't nobody gonna ask nobody can they suck their dick.
You talking about celebrity money? Yeah,
you know, Mimi.
I go with Oprah.
What the hell, Mimi?
All that money she got.
What do you say, Mimi?
I'd be a lesbian tomorrow if Oprah wanted me.
What you say it again? Say it again.
I would be a lesbian tomorrow if Oprah wanted me.
If your ass lying like it when it's your turn to be gay, you quitting just like me. Like like let's go to church
tomorrow. I'd be a goddamn lesbian.
You gonna eat
my cousin talking shit. No, she ain't.
The hell I wouldn't. I'm retired. Shit, I need some money.
What you ain't gonna say, cousin?
And I'll hook him up too. Oprah, you know how much money
that nigga gonna think you giving him a trick question. He gonna be like, he gonna be like, I don't want it. No,
but I'd be the dyke. Shit. I go to the big and tall and give me some fucking men's shirts and shit. Who would?
She got Gail. She got Gail.
Oprah, shit. Thank you. Watch me go to big and tall.
I can't do it.
Miss V, I can't. I'm done for tonight. Like I'm
I love Miss V for her.
Sorry, still delivered.
But I ain't sucking on no pussy. I'm not doing that.
Well,
Mimi, you can try it. You may like it.
I don't care how much money they got. I'm good.
I can't. No,
be broke.
I'm
don't knock it till you try it.
I just gotta give me a 7th job. It's all right.
Don't knock it till you try it. It may be good for you.
Out real quick.
It may be the best thing you ever had.
I'm going at it. Whatever.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Mimi, it may be the best thing you ever had.
She said, Oprah, call me.
I can't do it.
I've been broke for a long time. I want to know what it's like to be rich.
I'll be her best. I'll be Oprah's best friend.
As soon as she lay back and spread that cat out, you're gonna be like, You gonna call your pastor immediately.
When she spread that check out, I eat her ass like some watermelon.
Well, you know, I have said everybody got a price. I don't know. What that price got to be, V?
You got to pay my house and give me a new damn truck. I eat her ass like some watermelon. I'm telling you.
I know what the price. What the check got to say?
That check paid. Give me a brand new Lincoln truck. Fully loaded. Shit, damn that. Think about a truck.
I can't do it.
I can't even do it. I can't do it. I'll be walking out.
But listen, Mimi. See, there's just about, there's nothing about a woman's body that I love.
We already. You ain't have to say that. We know your ass gay as shit. We know that.
I mean, Lamont had it both worlds. I've only had one, and I'm fine with it.
He like penis move.
No, Miss B, I've never been with a woman before. No, don't want to be either.
Okay.
Like I said, his ass probably turned around when his mom was trying to push him out. Like,
Several times you said that the gay community is really small.
Yes.
There's so many gay men. Like, are y'all just hanging in the same circle?
No, I mean we all live different lives. There's so many different gay men, and we're just all in different worlds, and we live different lives. Like,
I mean, I get that, but when you say circle, I'm confused because I know a lot of gays. I don't know everybody.
Listen, if they're single,
gay, you know every gay man.
Lamont said that.
I don't know every gay man.
No,
I feel like I do, but I don't.
So
if they're single, send them my way.
The community is small. What I mean is like the circle that I'm in is very small. I think that the gay community is very large, but I think it's the areas that you actually go into. So for me, I probably wouldn't meet a lot of dudes because I don't go out to the club. I mean, I'll frequent the club every once in a while. I'm not that goes out and just parties and parties and parties. And my crowd that I hang around is mostly females. So I'm going to meet more of the DL man or the men that are you're not really, really out in the gay crowd because like my girlfriends are heterosexual women.
Right.
And so when I'm out with them, either the dude is thinking that I'm with one of them or he's trying to look. I don't know. Kim, it's weird when we hang out. It's kind of weird because everybody's be like, you know, is he gay, Lamont? What is he? Is he gay? You tell me, you know, whatever. You know, so it's kind of different with my crowd. Now, if I hung out with a whole bunch of gay men, then I probably wouldn't meet a whole bunch of different types of gay men. But because the crowd that I choose to hang around with, that's not what I'm associated with. Now, with Cornelius is more of a younger gay. And so he goes out to clubs and he has a different type of crowd. Will I ever interact with his crowd? I may see them, but that's not a crowd that I interact with.
And I'm more of a social butterfly. Lamont is not on the social scene. Lamont is very reserved.
No, he's not.
I know, for real.
Cornelius, I'm not.
I didn't. Lamont, I didn't call you a horse.
He ain't hardly reserved.
You don't see reserved at all.
No.
Reserved it in a capacity where
he's selective, and I think part of it has to do with the fact that he's a father. You can't just have anybody around your damn kids.
Yeah,
can't. And some of y'all gays off the hook, out of control. some of the gays is out of control. They are.
You know, Corey is Corey in his own world, but I love him to pieces.
Yeah,
Corey is.
That's her friend, one of her friends.
And when I tell you, I love that boy to pieces.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of look like you.
He reminds me of Cornelius.
Mm-hmm.
He does.
Cornelius, yeah.
I love me some Mimi. I swear I do. I was talking about Mimi, and actually I was in Tennessee for my aunt's funeral, and I swear, like all of my cousins, when I saw them after the repast, and probably like 12 o'clock in the morning, they were like, "Are you and Mimi okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I just saw Mimi before I left." And they were like, "We watch, we love some Mimi and we love some Lamont, but we want to make sure that you and Mimi okay." I'm like, listen,
they keep asking that.
Because Mimi, you mean hell? I told
Bitch,
you.
I'm not mean. Y'all, Because I done heard the damn story. Y'all done coached him, asked him, was he all right? There wasn't nothing wrong with him. I'm honest. I'm the most consistent bitch you know. I done told you that.
I know, but people.
I'm talking about that daggone Montee.
But my
you can't be fragile around my ass. You can't.
Listen, I just think that because we totally just sometimes we agree on this platform.
We don't never agree. It's all right though.
It's okay.
But it's okay. We don't. But it's a, but I can. This the thing. I don't have to agree with you. I can respect your position, but I don't have to agree with you. You ain't got to agree with me. But that's what make it would be boring if everybody agreed with every damn body about everything.
Miss V, what do you want to leave us with tonight?
Ooh, let me think. I'm trying to think of something very positive.
Just
I don't
say Miss V.
bad note. For me, I think right now with everything that's going on, I feel as though if you have it to give or help somebody else out, people should do that because some of us are in a better position than most. I mean, I don't have a lot, but I've been cash apping people $50, $100. It's not a lot, but it's a lot to them.
Let me give you my cash app.
Give back. I always try to give back.
Bitch, you sitting on a diamond couch. Ain't nobody giving you no damn money. Go on,
I
B.
don't need any money, but I always give back to other people. You know, I give all the time.
She does.
I don't have to know you. If you put something out right now and say, you know, your neighbor house got burnt up, can you cash out? I'm gonna cash out 50 or 100. That's just me. Always give back. I mean, if I got 50, you're gonna get 25. If you need 40, I'll eat oodles and noodles all goddamn week. That's just who I am.
That is.
All right.
Oh, let me tell you, she throws it. She's an event coordinator, and she is fantastic at what she does.
So when we do our Montee and Mimi party, we're going to have Miss V come help us out. How about
that joint out?
Oh yeah, she is.
We ain't got no budget.
I will lay you out.
We ain't got no budget, Miss V. You heard that?
Did you hear what I said?
Okay.
You heard what she said, Montee.
All right, Miss V. So Kim, what would you leave everybody with tonight?
Ditto to what Miss V said. And yeah, I mean, as far as the dating thing, I mean, I know I have a weird way of thinking when it comes to it, and but I just have a hard time with assuming certain things. I know how the media can be, and I know how social media and all of that, you know. So for me, I'm not gonna assume that she's sleeping with everybody or that I'm gonna assume that the media is just putting her with different people, you know, if she's seen with these people, you know. So I would hope that at 24, she's not out there like that.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah.
Cornelius, what would you leave everybody with tonight?
Living your truth. Whatever your truth is, live in it and be proud in it. That's it for me.
I love it, Cornelius.
I know that's why he said, if you're gonna be a hoe, gonna be a hoe. Ain't no wrong with it. It's all right.
Mimi,
I ain't gonna call them a hoe. I'm gonna say they got friendly pussy. So, but what I'm gonna leave them with is this. Ladies, and this I'm talking strictly to the ladies because we know there is a double standard. Be very careful who you give your pussy to because you can't get it back. Be careful.
Only me.
Because everybody, because every woman got one or two that she like, oh my God, I hope don't nobody never find out about this shit here. Everybody.
Everybody.
And that'll fuck up your number too, because if you done already said 3, folk gonna start, you know, tacking on. So be careful who you give it to because you can't get it back. That's my advice.
So my advice for everyone tonight would be I agree with Cornelius, live in your truth. Also protect yourself. One thing that we have not talked about is using protection. And if you are going to be that person that is out there that freely gives, whether it be dick or pussy, you have to have that conversation to where you must protect yourself. With the HIV pandemic going around, as well as any other type of diseases that are going down, we don't want another situation to where we talk about you for years like we did with Kelly Haynes. I don't want people to expose themselves because they're trying to get a number count to get to a level of success because they're trying to sleep with everyone that they possibly can to try to get that goal of trying to be a millionaire or trying to have social status. So as you are maneuvering through life, please remember to wrap it up. Whether you're female or whether you're male, you have to remember to protect yourself at all costs, not just yourself sexually, but your body. You have to protect your body, your mind, and your soul. As we become together, we become what the Bible calls a soul tie. And yes, this is mustard seed ministry. However,
I knew it was coming.
you attach yourself to, because once you are attached sexually, then it's a hard thing to break. So be careful with who you're laying down with, who you're sexually connecting with, and what hotel you pay for, and you fall asleep whenever the dick is supposed to be on your head. I'm going.
This the thing. It's you talking about tied to. It's only you're only gonna be tied to something that's good.
You know, I can't.
We love
tied
y'all.
to that dick that was trash. You not.
Please
That
follow
Montee
Montee and me, M-I, capital M-I, In the Chair with Montee on Instagram and In the Chair with Montee on YouTube. We love you all. We had a wonderful night, and we can't wait to see you next week. If you have any suggestions, ideas of what you think the show should be, please write us. Let us know. If you have a letter that you want us to read with our letter edition, please write to us. You don't have to disclose who you are, and I promise I won't tell Mimi your real name. Good night. We love you.
I think Cornelius need to write a damn letter because he always talking about his personal shit on the damn show. And you write a letter and then you just sit back and wait for us to answer that shit.
Peace out. We love y'all. Good night.
All right, bye.
I can't with Mimi. I just can't with